Hello, Serge here for the Backyard Driving Range. All right, today I would like to talk about, it's going to be, I guess, 2 points of the golf swing. I want to talk about the position of the right elbow in the backswing, and then as we start down towards impact, okay? So we know that one of the major theories in golf has always been to keep your arms close to your body, and especially to keep your right elbow tucked, all right? Now, we know that if you keep your right elbow tucked, people always used to say, I can't keep my left arm straight. Well, to me, it's real easy. Which arm's supposed to be the most important dominant arm in the backswing? It's supposed to be the left arm, which is the forward arm in the backswing. It's creating our width, our arc, all right? So which arm is the one that therefore has to be the major dominant player in this one? Has to be this one. If this arm's staying tucked, this one can't ever straighten up. See, we got a problem with the distance. So the key is find out where this one goes, and then you're going to have to figure out that this one goes for the ride with that in the sense of taking it back. Okay, so right there shows you that tucking is impossible. Now let's look at what can happen. I've done a daily on bumping. Doing a bump drill where you do the 1, 2, 3 pumps. All right. Now, again, back to one of my students. When I taught him that drill, he wasn't going high enough up, and when he went up, he started going up like this, and he started this elbow coming closer, which is what everybody teaches today, because this used to be a flying right elbow. Today, it still is a flying right elbow to 98% of the people who teach golf and play golf. They want the elbow this way. Well, look what happens. If I got my elbow, a nice equilateral triangle, and I put this elbow that way, it makes the club go flat, which is where they want it. Remember, they talk about plane is an angle up the shaft angle, and you get parallel to the shaft angle with the shaft up here. Well, we're vertical to it, okay? So he was getting too low, and he was also doing this. And then when he did the bump, he was actually pulling it down into his hip, all right? But if you just let it come up here, and you do the drill, and you come down 1, 2, 3, when you come down, this arm's going to start straightening up, and it's going to come down in front of you. Again, think about it. If you were bumping and trying to skip a rock, which is a perfect example of a bump, if you come from this angle and you do this with it, what's going to happen? Look what my hand's doing. It's opening up wide open. It can't reach the ground. All right? So somewhere it's going to have to finally get thrown down to it or come down this way. But if you're going this way, where's the club going? If you come back and you get up here, where's the club going when you come in and you do this? It's coming outside. And that's what this student was doing every time. He was always going outside. And when I took the video of him and slowed him down, I realized that was the case. So I had to tell him, number one, you got to get up here. You got to make sure you keep your elbows naturally wide. Right? Equilateral triangle. This is not an equilateral triangle, especially when this one is tucked, and we don't drive it into the hip. It's just lifted up straight, and it just comes straight down, and as we hold the angle coming down, again, he was always losing his angle to here rather than still being here. All right? It's just a case of keeping the angle, and then it just squares up an impact by the rotation of the hands and arms. All right? So basically, this is always what? Still maintaining our philosophy of secret number 2, the arm swing in front of the body, palms perpendicular to the ground. We're playing by the rules, the way God created the body to function in harmony with gravity. All right? So don't overdo the left elbow. Or we're going to say it more positively. The left elbow, create the right angle. Right? If you go this way, if you tuck your right elbow, the club goes down flat and laid off. If you come up and let your natural equilateral triangle happen and just bring it straight down from there, the club will, with the bump, causing the head to go backwards a little bit, the dipsy doodle, has the club fall back a little bit, but this hand now, the right hand, the top hand, is going to be fighting that happening, and it's going to come right down and straighten out right in front of you, and from there, swing straight up into the forward catcher's mitt and up the tree, and when you get all of that going just right, where the swings, your arms and club are staying in front of your body, you'll be hitting it much more solid and straight, hitting those better shots and shooting those lower scores. That's it for the search for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.